Hello and thanks for watching. In this video we're looking at a 66 Cadillac Fleetwood rear vent motor. Looking at the gears and the motor to see what's going on with it and to repair it. While trying to take out the rear vent window assembly, I noticed that the motor would not fit through the opening in the door. It definitely needed to be separated. So on the spline, coming out of the motor, going up to the vent window, there is a bolt. So you have to separate those two units, and then the motor will drop out. There it goes. So I guess that's going to stay put. I gotta get this motor. See what the heck we're dealing with. That looks great. All right. So this is the motor. Actually, let's hook that back up and see what's jammed up. Is it the glass? No. So it's going to be in this gearbox. Got nothing going on. So let's do this. Might be so jammed up that it won't move at all. So let's just see if we have any power. Yep. Good. We got power. So everything's good there. Everything's good here. The problem is here. So at this point I've isolated the issue to the motor and gearbox assembly. The switch is good, there's power at the harness, and the window glass move freely. So I'm just taking this apart to see what the heck is inside and what's going on. What's in here? Gears. Gears that don't look bad. They really don't. And we can test it by turning it. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. Yep, actually. They are bad. It does move. Sort of. Then they get jammed up. Alright, well here's our problem. Oh yeah, look at those gears. They're completely gone. Wow. Well, that's not good because I don't have a machine shop and I can't fix that. I'm going to have to get that. Well, it turns out you don't need a machine shop and you can fix it. Yikes. See how this is, they're just completely wiped out. Let me clean it because you can probably see a lot better. There be the problem. Good, 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 bad. Holy cow. Look at that. Wow. Not looking good. I might be able to get a grinder in here and get this metal out of the channel. Each channel. Clear those channels out. And see if I can save this. But that is bad. Let's see what the other one looks like. That looks fine. I'm looking at this. These are all good. So really, it's just this piece. Alright, I want to clean these out with my grinder and get back with you. Alright, I just went at it with my grinder, grinded out these slots, got all the metal out. There's still a good dip where that gear cleared out that aluminum. This is soft metal, soft aluminum. So if they wanted a part to fail, the heck was that? If they wanted a part to fail in this whole mechanism, this is the one they want to fail, because they made it out of the weakest metal. So you're not going to be breaking glass, you're not going to be shutting it on hands. This is going to strip before something catastrophic kind of happens. So that makes me think this part should be available aftermarket. But we'll see. I have to look it up. But first, I'm going to fill this with grease and see if there's enough meat there to get this thing working again. I grinded down the bottom so they're not sticking out, so it has the best chance of making contact in there. We'll see. Throw enough grease in there maybe. Okay, so that has to go in first. So we have to take this little gear out, let that fall, then fall in. Okay, now let's see if that will work. It's grabbing. What do we get going on there? Oh, that's where it stops. Okay. Boy, it's going. Oh, right there. Once I get this in and tight, I think it'll grab fine. Might just be a matter of going in and doing this to all of these vent windows. So this is going to go in. All right, let's put it back, hook it back up to the car. Let's see if we can get it to work without the glass connected. Or if I'm just going to be out of luck and need to buy a new gear. That'll do it. Alright, now look at that. Okay. does have a safety. Look at that. All right, so we've got power going to the motor, all fine. We now have the motor gearbox working again, which is where the problem was. We have this isolated, works fine, free. So if I bolt this all back up, it should work just as it should. Which was a pretty lucky save. God, my eyes, man. It was a pretty lucky save seeing the way those gears are stripped. Didn't think I could save it. And I still am not out of the woods. It's just, it's going to be using it, you know, daily. We'll see if it holds up. But in the meantime, I'll look for a remanufactured gear. Now that I know what the problem is. The motor's fine, which is really good because those are expensive. I always try to clean when I have things apart because you don't usually get a chance to get into these places ever again. Now I'm just putting in the motor, making sure that the spline coming out of the motor goes up into the spline coming out of the glass, and installing the 3 bolts that hold it to the door. Man, if your kids didn't smoke back then, they must not have been cool because there's ashtrays everywhere. All right. This is all good. Background. Looks like someone threw that in there, but it looks great. They actually did a good job there. This harness looks like it should probably clip to the door here. Or clip it. So it's not. Wowie! Check this window one more time now that it's all bolted in. Before you put everything back, it's nice to know. Down, all the way, good. Wow! That works so well. It actually looks a little low though, right here. So let's shut it and see. To adjust where the glass sits when the window's up, all you do is adjust it where you bolted the glass back onto the regulator. Those 3 screws. You can adjust it. You don't want it too high. There's no frame. So if you shut it, it could smash the glass. You don't want it too low, you get wind noise. Pretty beautiful. Goes up where I want it. Goes down. Stays in the channel. Check the fitment. Much better, right up against that leather stripping. That's severely rotted, but okay. And now let's just watch this beauty unfold. Wow. There you have it. I'm going to put this panel back together.